Today we're exploring the backwater mangroves here in Mexico and going all the way out to the Pacific to explore giant sunken ships. Stay tuned.
Dude, that's a good fish.
Yeah. Yet another new approach for me. So fishing mangroves is gonna be my first time, and I'm excited to see what I can hook under them big frickin' leafy branches in there. Rackley's gonna show me around them, I think, a little bit, but I don't know what I can. We'll see what I can do. Might hook the biggest fish of my life and lose it, because usually that's how it goes with me.
Man, that can happen. Today's gonna be, I think, more familiar than you think, because the few times that I've done this, it is like bass fishing around like overhanging trees. And you know, when those bass are like up under the shade, they're eating, like, there's bluegill under there, they're eating stuff that falls out of the trees.
So you can just kind of flip in there and mess around.
Flip it and like a roll cast.
Mess around a little bit.
It's just a little bit different species. One thing we haven't seen on this trip that they do have down here, they have a lot of dogs in Mexico, by the way, is a snook. We have not seen a snook on this trip yet, and today we're going to go up in an estuary that does have these snook. That's where they like to hang out. Very similar to a bass, actually. And another thing that is just absolutely insane in this area is that there is an abandoned shipwreck. It's still here, and we're gonna go see if there is some fish living on this shipwreck. There could be some crazy fish, who knows, out there on this giant ship. So I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to get into little familiar waters using the bass sticks today. This is literally what I would go and use for largemouth on my local lakes. So anytime I have one of these in my hand, I feel pretty comfortable. You know, we've gone through all phases of this trip. Started out for bass. We've gone into the ocean using big saltwater gear, caught some big fish. Now it's kind of that in between. You know, we're going back to some bass gear and fishing for a few different species. It's just a nice way to end the trip, man. I'm excited about today. So let's rock.
We're out here fishing the mangroves. Quite a contrast to where we have been fishing these past couple days in Mexico. If you've been keeping up to date with the video, you know that we've been exploring all throughout Mexico, the freshwater, the saltwater scene, and everything in between of that. And we have now found ourselves tucked away in the peaceful, flat, calm area in which a lot of fish hopefully live and thrive in.
Man, this place, you can catch, like, the most common is snook, like mangrove snappers, stuff like that, little cuberas. But man, there's also this crazy fish that I don't know like the name in English, but we call them piñas, which means pineapple. It's like this yellow fish. It's kind of like a queenfish. They can get like up to 10 pounds here, and they've got Goliath groupers in this estuary as well, like I don't know, like 50, 60 pounders. So all the saltwater fish, they can get in here. So we just hope we can get lucky on something. And if we don't have good luck here, we're gonna do a little bit more saltwater fishing. We're gonna go a little bit like to the mouth of this estuary and maybe get something good. So we're gonna explore this a little bit.
Oh, what the? Fish on! Fish on! What just happened? I got one. That was the goofiest hit I've ever got. Yeah.
Threw it up on the seawall, got thumped, started spazzing out, got the first fish of the morning. Little Jack, listen to him. That was the goofiest hit I think I've ever had on this spoon. First fish of the morning.
Stunning creature.
Yeah. Little Jack attack. Boop.
First cast for me, I'm gonna throw a jerkbait. Trying to get close to these mangroves and not snag them. let's do a little example of a narration under the branches.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll start and I'll just build
yeah,
off of it.
exactly. I'll go first here.
Okay, I'll wait for you to be done.
There's a place where the sunrise touches the bright green leaves, but underneath lies another world.
Wow, that was actually really good. I'm trying to even try to do this now.
Hey, fish on! Fish on, you got a snapper!
Nice. Yeah.
Awesome. Little mangrove snapper. His first fish of the day.
Listoncillo.
It won't be the last. We're just having a good time.
Ah, pues está chiquito, ¿para qué lo queremos?
Making some fine casts, kind of starting to get my, I'm getting lubed up. Getting my jerkbait right in some little creases, some shadow spots. Edgar got one snapper. Sun's coming up. Tides are rushing out of the mangroves. Keep grinding here, but the update is we don't have much. Hopefully the other boys are figuring something out here.
Oh, got another one reeling it in.
No way.
There we go.
Dude, some action.
There's some action. I'm on.
Well, stumbled upon a school of jacks on a little light bait casting rod. It's pretty damn fun. I'm gonna get them unhooked though, because there's definitely some bigger ones.
Hey, really close.
There we go.
All right, guys, we have the best fish of the morning so far. We found a school of jacks, and they're fighters right here. I mean, when you find them, you get tripled up. So easy. Look at this. Look how fat they get in here. Look at that, man. That's not very common. Nice fish. Oh yeah, we're getting started. We're gonna catch something bigger. Goodbye, my friend. Grow a little bit bigger.
Holy moly, look at this size of this ship, guys. I thought it was a rock at first, like part of the mountain. This is huge. How did this get over here?
They must have lost power, actually crashed up in the boulders. That has to be what happened. The mercury went out. The Mercury 115 Pro XS took a dump on them.
Can you imagine what would you do?
Would
if you just wake up, you're like, there's the rocks.
I would-
About to crash.
I don't know. How do you get out of there? You know?
I've never been this close to a giant ship that's not like in the water. So you can see a lot of it's on land. You can see how deep it actually is. So we're gonna try to catch some fish around this thing. Yeah, I guess like when a wave's coming in, you're trying to like grab on, trying to get on top. That's the goal. I'm on. Oh my God, this thing's gonna kill me. I don't know, but it's big and it's just gonna destroy the hooks. It's got weight. Yeah, it's going out to sea.
No way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, literally cannot put that much pressure on because I'll bend these hooks out.
That's kind of heavy.
What, buddy? I got a fish on. Got a fish on right by the ship, guys. Look at this. Oh! Barely even moved my jerk bait and he just smoked it. I can't believe I still have this fish on with these stock hooks on my Scout, but still got them on. I loosened my drag. Haven't seen him yet. This is just cool being right by this wreck and having a fish. Oh, Jared's on too. This is nuts. That's a good size jack for this rod for sure. Oh, you got a little Cubera. You got a little Cubera.
Rocky's got there's something nice there. Cubera. I got a Cubera.
I got a jack. Let's see if I can sling him with these hooks. Might get a little spicy. Hey!
Dub, rack, please.
Dub! Shipwreck dub, dude.
Dubs.
Grab this guy. Woo! Oh! Shiitake mushrooms.
We got ourselves a little cabera and a little jack. Doubled up on the rock point here by the ship. Rack, I don't think I've ever caught a fish with a cooler, like in a cooler area. And I can't imagine what we might hook in there, like up next to the ship.
It's so big, it's almost hard to take in.
I know, it's a lot of
Those
fish.
things get giant. Those are huge.
Just a little guy.
That's just a baby.
Yeah.
Cool
So
fish
pretty
though.
though, like a red bronze.
Dude, my hooks are just bent out. I can't believe I landed this fish. It's crazy. This is like not as even big as bass I catch at home, but it fights so much harder.
All right, we're gonna let my little cabera go in the water.
Jack gone. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped all over my scout.
Stick.
He licked. Oh, stick is better. Nice one, Jared. Talk to you.
Oh, fish. Right by the ship, dude. Right by the ship. I got a little snapper. I literally just casted my crankbait off the front of the ship and got smoked. There's a whole ship that got pushed up against this cliff face about 10 years ago, and we're casting lures up in it to catch some fish. And I just got my first one off the boat. That is sweet, dude. Just a little snapper, but I never have caught a fish off of a sunken container ship before. That is unbelievable. This one is just tweaking out, ready to go back. But look how cool this is, dude. In the background, full ship. Los Lanitos.
Okay, so 10 years ago, this boat crashed in these rocks because there was a really bad Hurricane Patricia, and it was full of the crew and everything, and they just crashed into these rocks, man. And it's been there since then, and a lot of the storms have destroyed this ship a lot, but it created some awesome place to fish, and it looks really, really cool, I think. So let's see if we can catch a fish in here.
Wow. From a distance, it obviously looks big, but not this enormous. We're right up against the edge of this sunken ship, and it is huge. It is enormous. And the coolest part is we get to fish it. Imagine being in that boat when she took a crack up against this cliff wall.
Oh, that's a fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. Dude, that's a good fish. Holy, I just got smoked. Whew. Well, was dropping the saucy swimmer down there, jigging it up and down. I came tight and I was like, it was so heavy. I was like, what do I have? Was fighting it a bit, and then that thing just took off and got me right in the boat. Broke me off. But there's obviously some big fish here.
You always have to throw 50-pound leader at least, man.
I was throwing 30-pound, and that was no match. My drag was freaking locked down, and it just went snapped me right off.
It sounds creepy, like it's haunted.
Yeah, it probably is. But there's no like living quarters watch.
Yeah, look at the stairs going down. Oh, there's one. There's one on the wreck, dude. On the wreck. Can hear my voice echoing in the ship. That's cool. That's cool. Might have a little something different here, or it's my micro jack. Micro jack. Yep. God, these things tug good. Actually, let's see here. Might be a little something different.
Really?
Yeah, you can throw it back.
Why is the walls like missing?
This would be a good map for a video game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
Another one?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Dude,
I don't know.
how many fish are sitting
fun.
in this? Yeah.
All right, we got a big-eyed trevally right here. Another tasty fish off the ship. I got to be real careful with these guys because this black line that runs along their tail is very sharp. Helps them be very fast in the water. Check this out, guys. I have not snagged anything on this bait. pretty much every time I catch a 2-pound jack species, I'm having to bend my hooks back because they're fighting so hard that they're just bending my freshwater hooks. It's not a lure that's made for this, but kind of fun testing the limits of it. But the Googan Scout, it's crushing them right here. I really wanted this color to bring down here for bass because it's a bluegill, but it looks like tilapia, like that chartreuse on the tail. It's translucent. It's good in this clear water, but it's working really good around these the wrecks and the rocks. If you guys want to get some Scouts or any of our other baits, soft plastics, Googansquad.com, use code Googan10, save 10% at checkout. Hey y'all, you want to catch big fish like this? Well, Fishing Black Friday is on right now. Up to 66% off, biggest savings of the year. Get you some. Check it out, Googansquad.com. Get you some. You know, at this point, we're entering our last cast of the trip. It's time to reflect. This has been one of the biggest adventures I've ever been on, personally. I don't know about you, but
It's been one of my biggest too, Rex.
haven't done like a ton of globe traveling, but
No, this has been like, it's probably been, probably the biggest trip of my life. You know, distance-wise and just the amount of stuff we did in 8 days.
yeah, 8 days down here, and every other time I've been to Mexico, it's like you fly in, you go to one spot. I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. Like you go to Cabo or some resort or something. You don't really leave that area. This was an experience that was neat because we got to explore a lot of Mexico driving. So literally from desert, mountains, ocean.
We saw everything.
We saw everything. 4-6 hours at a time driving across the country through different states. Ended up in Jalisco here, which is a really good fishing state for bass and ocean fish. This is going to be one of those that we talk about, you know, forever. Going to be down the road drinking a beer, like, dude, remember that time that this happened in Mexico?
Yeah, there was so many.
Caught that weird thing, and
So many weird fish, dude. I mean, the amount of species we've caught. Every single thing I did on this trip was my first time ever. You know, first time Mexico, first time for everything, I guess. But this trip was really special, and people that, you know, huge thanks to Juan and Edgar for hanging out with us, being with us, showing us around, helping us talk to everyone, helping us learn the culture here in Mexico, and fishing too. The fishing guides are incredible. You know, it was a really, really, really good experience. Very happy with it. Very good.
we're already talking about coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to try to take a bunch of shells.
Oh yeah.
There's one on the rocks, Jack. Ooh, Jackie.
Nice.
All right, this might be something different. Looks like it's got a little bit of a yellow tint to it. Could be another species. On the back side of the ship, y'all. From all I know, that looks like a standard jack that we've been catching. Little jack, man. These are so much fun, guys, to catch on bass gear. They get a lot bigger than this, as you've seen in this series. But to catch them with this background, pretty awesome. Right by his home, next to the big tanker ship. See you, buddy. In he goes. Woo! You know what I think I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna cut this off, and we're gonna save this for one of you guys if you want it. One of our baits that has been here in Mexico. Caught fish. It's got old tooth marks. Hooks are all gnarled up. It's a pretty cool little story. We started to do that on some of our fishing adventures. You know, just cool moments. So here's what we're gonna do. Just like this video and comment down below. We'll pick somebody, and you can have this lure as a memento. It's a pretty cool story.
Time to pack it up. Short morning of fishing. I hooked a big fish. We caught some smaller fish, jacks per usual. But last saltwater day here in Mexico, it has been incredible fishing with these fellas. Catching some big old fish in the Pacific.
Folks, we are back. at mainland. What an incredible final end cap to 8 days here in Mexico, traveling all throughout these amazing fisheries, whether they be for some largemouth bass or the diversity that lies on the Pacific. If you guys want to fish, Aguamilpa was where we started this trip. We'll leave Edgar's contact down there. And you can also catch some of the fish that we caught this trip and hopefully even bigger. Also, don't forget to check out Juanro's channel as well, Mex Angler. He is down here filming all the time. So if you enjoyed this content, go over to his side of YouTube and get a taste for this stuff at like even a higher degree. Like, we're very fortunate to be able to do this for 8 days, but he's down here constantly cranking, whether it be on fresh or salt. And he's been so nice to really show us, you know, his territory, his waters, and I learned a lot this trip. Learned a ton, not only from a fishing perspective, but just in general, like what it's like to be an angler, live down here for a short amount of time. Anything else, boys? Anything we need to touch on before we bid farewell to the folks at home?
The big fish, dude.
Yes.
I mean, the big fish of the trip.
Oh yeah,
That's
you.
Dang.
That's
Rack
you, Rack.
attack.
It
That's
is.
you, dude.
I think it
That's
is.
It is you, man, for sure.
Biggest bass and
nice.
biggest grouper.
Biggest fish in general.
Yeah, the big bass.
Hammer.
What an
and,
incredible angler.
And the big red grouper. What was that species? What was that species?
Baqueta grouper.
Baqueta, which
yeah.
means
Baqueta is just that's just the way they call
Big.
him. Doesn't mean anything.
Grande.
Just that kind of fish. Yeah.
big, nasty
Grande.
grouper. I don't know. I'm thinking about mounting that, actually.
I think that was the
Something
deal.
out
Mount it,
there.
dude.
Very
Yes.
That's the deal.
Man.
Yes.
Biggest fish of the trip gets mounted.
Let us know in the comments down below. Would you rather have a big bass mounted or something just different like that? Like if you were me and you caught this fish, I would like to know. But I'm kind of leaning towards the grouper.
That would be really cool.
I would
Once in
do
a
the same.
lifetime.
Very unique.
Once in a lifetime.
Where would you put it though? Like where would you put it? Do you think?
Probably just right on the
Your
mantle.
bathroom?
Or
Mantle?
maybe the bathroom.
Bathroom?
That's not a bad
Those
job,
big
really.
eyes looking at you.
And over the shower. Have it
Take a
peeking over the shower. I think that's cool. It'd remind you every
Just
day.
a head mount right above the toilet, so when
Yeah.
you pee, you look up.
That's actually hilarious. I might take you up on that. Yeah, that's
Good
a
idea, man.
Well, congratulations to Racky for getting the biggest fish and also the biggest bass of this endeavor. He will get a nice little amount on our behalf. But we are peacing out, signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see some more series like this, drop a comment down below. Let us know where we should travel to next, and we'll make it happen. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode of The Googan Squad.